In this video, we want to learn how to create a PHP mailer, a AI PHP mailer that can send unlimited bulk emails. Now, this is how the software looks like. Now, this is the dashboard. This is the settings page. Under the settings, that's where you put their name. This is the name that will show in all the emails that you send. Then why this is your reply email. Then yeah, this is what we call email throttling. What it means is that it will delay the email sending. Now, if you are sending 1 million email and you send all of them at once, all of them deliver at once, most times it goes to spam. It makes them kill your SMTP. So it's better you delay it. Let me make this one for like 3 seconds. In fact, most times I do 5 seconds and above. Most especially when I'm sending, maybe I'm using RUDP or VPS, but let me just do 2 seconds so that it will be fast, because I'm not sending plenty email now because this is just a demo. Yeah, it will show you your campaign history, all the emails that you've sent before. Yeah, it has email validator to help you check if your emails are good and all that. Then here, it's where you now see your SMTP accounts. This is where you add your SMTP. What we do is that we recommend you use your UK Gmail account. Now, when you join our course, we are going to tell you how you get this UK Gmail account for less than 500 naira or so, which is less than 50 cents or something like that. Okay. So now how do you add SMTP? So yeah, I can click here and edit this SMTP. I've already added this SMTP to the software. So yeah, now I'll just click here, get my SMTP username. I'm using. So now I have entered the SMTP details now. All I'll do here now is just to click here on save. Okay. So the last part I'll do now is to click here on send emails. Now, when you see the email, we have what we call email selection. You see what we call throttled. What it means is that it will be rotating your SMTP. Instead of you using one SMTP, you can use several SMTP. So for instance, I have 3 SMTP on this sender. So it will throttle, it will send, like the first email is going to use this SMTP, the second one is going to use this, the third one is going to use this. That's why our PHP AI SMTP sender goes to inbox 95% and above, because of all these settings. So yeah, now I'll put the title of my email. Let me just do I want success. So I have typed my campaign name, which is the subject of your email. I've put my text. You can put both PHP and text, HTML or text or like that. So yeah, I can click here and upload my email addresses. So if you are sending your email addresses, you are sending 5,000 emails, 10,000 emails, 100,000 emails, you put them in a CSV or text and you upload it. So let me just type. So here now I've added my I've throttled the email, I've put my email messages, I've added my emails here manually because I don't want to send many, so that this video will not be long, will not be able to wait and confirm the result. So as it's sending, it will be telling you what it's doing. So you can see now it's delaying it every 2 seconds. So it has sent to 2. I think one of the emails failed, and that maybe I didn't type the email proper well. That's why I'll check later to see. Maybe I didn't type the email address well. Okay, so you can see it has shown me that it has sent it 4 successful and all that. So if you look at it now, this email now, I didn't type it well. That's why it failed. So the real email address is not correct here. That's why it's failed. Okay. No, this email address is not real. That's why it failed. Okay. It's supposed to be Outlook. Okay, so that's that about that. So before now, our advice when you are sending your bulk emails, always add your emails, your personal email address to it, so that you can now check and confirm if the emails are going to inbox. You can put like 10 of your personal email, like Yahoo Mail, Outlook, Gmail, private emails and all that. So let me check some of my email now. So you can see it now that this one went to inbox. So you can see it with the title that I put in the setting, Turi Online School. The email, you can see the sender and everything. You can see the way it is here. So if I click here on reply now, it will now go to that email that I put in the sender email here. Okay, so let me check this one too. You can see that it also went to inbox. I want success. Let me check another of my emails too. So you can see this one too also went to inbox. Okay, so now how do we now set up this PHP mailer and all that? All you need to do is just to get your cPanel. Once you get your cPanel, you just go here and you search for file manager. Once you click on file manager, you just upload the script to your public underscore HTML page and all that. Okay, so let me go to my public underscore HTML. Yeah, so now these are the files on it on my page. So what I'm doing is that let me just create a folder for it and make it, let me say, mail. Okay, and I'll click here on create mail, and I'll click here on mail and click here on upload and upload the script. So when you join our training community, we'll give you this script for free. So this is the script here. Let me just upload it here. So you can see now it has finished upload. It will show green. Let me go back to our page here and click here on reload. So this is the page now. Now it now has everything now. So the next thing you do now is you create your database. You just scroll here and look for your database here and say manage database. And let me just create a database for it and make the database name to be mail. And I'll click here on create database. So I'll go back here now. Let me create the database user here. So I'll make this one mail. Let me use this. So I'll enter the database user here. I just want to use same details for all of them. I'll click here too, and I'll click here on add user. Okay. So once you've done that, the last thing you do is, let me go back here. I'll now connect the database to the database user here. So I'll click here on modify database. I'll choose its mail and I'll click here on mail. So I'll add user to the database rather mail. Then I'll click here on mail and I'll click here on add. So here now I'll click here on add all privileges and I'll click here on save changes. Okay. So what you do now, this is the only thing you copy here. You just copy this database name and email. I make sure that everything is the same. So I'll go back here to our cPanel. So here I'll search for PHP My Admin. So I'll just click here now. So these are just the only things you do. I'll click here on mail and I'll click here on upload database. So I'll just click here on that particular database now, which is the mail. So you click on the import. Okay, so I've clicked on import. The next thing I'll do now is to import our database. Okay, so let me open the folder here. And this is the database that comes with it. Okay, so I'll just click here on import. So that's all. So as it is now, everything is ready. And the last thing you do, there is a folder called config.php. So if you look at it, you just right click on it and I'll click here on edit and just change it. So you can see now, so I've already put it by default now already. So this is the database that we've created. So in your database that you create in your site, you just click here on update it here and you just click here on save changes. Okay. So once you click here on save changes, the last thing I'll do now is just to go to the site here and say, now. So the site is ready. You can see the way it is, exactly how it is in the default one that we show you. So yeah, you can now add the SMTP. You can click here now to add all your SMTPs and all that, your email validators, your settings and all that. So now, how do you get access to this script for free? All you need to do is to join our AI website, AI software building community. So once you click on to get the script, you just click toolschool.com/AI. You now join our AI software development community. We are going to give you this script for free. We are going to give you the prompts we use to build it and everything. Okay. So these are some of the things you get. These are the kind of other softwares that you get that you can now create using AI. Thank you for watching this video.